Good afternoon and welcome to Nora's Dog Training Company. We're here this afternoon with Gimli and Rich, and what we're going to be demonstrating for you today on video is your puppy's ability to understand and respond to his formal on-leash obedience commands, the correction and the motivation that we give the puppies when we're working with them, and the training equipment that we're using. Rich is using a regular 6-foot web training leash, and he keeps the bulk of that leash folded neatly in his right hand. That leaves his left hand free to give any correction that's needed, and the only correction that we give is a little tug and release on the training collar, and that is the second piece of equipment that we're using. Gimli has been fitted with his very own training equipment, and you're going to be taught how to use that properly during your lesson with Rich tomorrow. Now, Gimli is sitting very nicely at Rich's left, which is where all of our obedience training is done. And the first exercise that we're going to demonstrate for you is heeling. Heeling is proper walking on a leash without pulling you down the street, and the command is Gimli, heel.
Gimli, heel, wake up.
Gimli was taking a nap in the sun. Now, proper leash walking is very important to most of our clients, and it is one of the things as puppies get older that people call about. My dog drags me down the street and it's no fun to walk my dog. So Gimli has been taught to stay even with your left leg, not dragging or pulling, and each time that you stop your feet, he's been taught to sit, to wait for his next command. So if you're stopping to cross traffic or talk to someone on the street, he should be sitting nicely like a gentleman and waiting for his next command. And the next command that we're going to demonstrate for you is the sit-stay. The stay is a hand and a voice command. This exercise helps to develop self-control and maturity. So you want to practice this indoors as well as outdoors and lengthen out the amount of time that he's able to hold it. When Rich returns back to Gimli, he's going to walk all the way around him, returning all the way back around to heel position, and Gimli is to remain seated until he gets another command. He got a little love him for praise there. Don't go over the top with your praise, because then you have to reel him back in, and you know how easily he loses focus. Walking along very nicely like a gentleman. Rich is encouraging him. Nice sit when Rich stopped walking. Your stay is a one-word firm command because you're helping to develop this puppy's self-control and focus. And this time, instead of returning back to Gimli, Rich will call him, and this is the come on command. He should come right in. Rich praises him on the way in. He should come in and sit, not come in and jump all over you. And then he goes back to heel, back sitting. So everything with these young puppies is about self-control, maturity, focus. It's just like teaching your child to sit still in school for the first time. It also exercises his brain, which is usually the least exercised part of any dog that we get in here to school, is that they've never been required to accomplish anything. So this is giving him a sense of accomplishment. It's giving him a bonding with his trainer and ultimately with you as his owner. Rich calls him in. He comes in, sits very nicely. He goes back to heel. Good job, buddy. Good job. So he's coming along very, very nicely. I think you're going to be very happy with what you see on the video. Now, the next exercise that we're going to be demonstrating for you is your down from heel position. So with the dog seated at your left, you take your left open palm, push it straight down toward the ground, and give the one-word command to down and stay. And once dogs understand what the down command means, they like it, because dogs like to lay down. And he's very comfortably holding that down. You want to practice that indoors as well as outdoors. Some of these commands are better practiced indoors because you're looking for indoor manners and self-control in your home. Rich will heel him out of this. He's like upside down. He's so comfy, getting some sun on the belly. And I think that a lot of times people think that obedience training isn't nice or it's not kind. And as you can see, Gimli is certainly not suffering here. He's very relaxed. He's doing all of his commands very nicely. Now he can't chew the leash. So that's why Rich told him no. And you're going to lengthen this down, stay out to 5 minutes, which at this point doesn't look like it would be difficult, but if he's amped up, it will be. This time Rich will call him out of this down. This is nap time for Gimli here at school, so he's like, what are we doing this now for? And encourage him. Like if he's lagging, you know, say good boy, you tap your leg. Now this time Rich will leave him in a sit-stay. He's going to turn to face him. This is your down from a distance. He's going to use his right hand to give the command, and Gimli falls over promptly. He's very, very, very cute, but he can be very fresh, as you know. So this is all about you getting control of your puppy and feeling as though you're in charge and that he's not running the show. Rich returns all the way back to him and he holds it, and that was very, very well done. Now we've demonstrated for you all of Gimli's formal on-leash obedience commands. He's learned a lot and he's done a great job here at school. Rich will explain everything to you in detail tomorrow, and you can ask any questions that you have. We've really enjoyed having your boy. He's going to get ready to get a nice bubble bath and be squeaky clean for tomorrow, and we will see you soon. Thank you for choosing Nora's Dog Training Company.